What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you saw in the thumbnail, yes, it's already that time of year. This is the 2025 mobile home and manufactured home industry preview. It's crazy that 2024 is wrapping up, but we want to be on the cutting edge here and give you everything that you need to know going into the new year. Now, folks, this video is going to be divided into two separate sections, okay? So if you're looking at buying a mobile home in a park, or you're buying the house and you're paying lot rent, we're going to cover that. If you're also in the market to buy a brand new manufactured home, okay, we're going to cover that as well, okay? Now, make sure you stick around to the end of the video, guys. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to provide 3 different industry insider tips that I have learned over the years that if you use them, you're going to get an absolute smoking deal on a home, whether you're looking to buy one in a park and pay lot rent, or if you are looking to buy a brand new manufactured home, okay? So make sure you stick around to the end of the video, and go ahead and give us a like, share, and a subscribe if you find any value in this content, as we certainly appreciate bringing all this information to you. And we love seeing all the comments and the community grow. So make sure you're a part of the community in the lower right-hand corner. Now, with that being said, let's jump into it. So the first part that we're going to cover is going to be if you're buying a mobile home in a mobile home park. Okay, kind of what's going on there. What is going on? What do we see going on in 2025? Well, you know, in order to talk about 2025, we really got to talk about 2021, okay? And I know it sounds goofy, but bear with me on this. There's a ton of inventory in the market right now, okay? I have never seen this many homes available ever in the history of this firm. Our sales team and I have never seen this many homes. And the answer is, why is it that there are this many homes for sale? Well, it goes back to 2021, okay? Without getting a YouTube strike on this video, we all know what happened in 2020. Okay, 2021, the real estate market went absolutely crazy, and mobile homes didn't really do anything. Okay, they kind of plugged along, give or take 5 or 10%. You didn't really see much price appreciation. Okay, we were moving a lot of mobile homes then. We're moving a lot of mobile homes now, but then the prices didn't really fluctuate. Now, in 2021, when the real estate market went white hot, okay, you would see like a single family home, just for example, that would normally sell for like $300,000. Those homes sold for like 400 grand. Okay, so you saw about a 30% price appreciation, and basically all the single family homes got gobbled up. Okay, 2022, the mobile home market took off. Okay, it didn't get hot, it went parabolic. Okay, so if we take the same idea, mobile homes should have gone up about 30% to match that of the real estate market, right? $300,000 house, now it's $400,000. So if you have a $30,000 mobile home, it should be about 40 grand, right? Makes sense. That didn't happen. Okay, that didn't happen. The industry did not understand the demand, and that $30,000 mobile home overnight sold for about 90. I'm not kidding. You can look at the MLS, you can look at Zillow, and you can verify that. Fact check me, because it happened. So for all throughout 2022, those homes went about 90 to 100 grand. If you look back on the beginning of the channel, that's when we started our YouTube community back then, you're going to see really bad videos of me screaming at the top of my lungs, saying that this is not going to sustain. You know, we're not selling affordable housing anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Well, what happened was people continued to try to sell the homes at that price point well into the holiday season of 2022, and that's when the market stopped absorbing that price. That's when the market said, no way, Jose, we are not allowing this price anymore. And then homes begin to sit. Okay, for the majority of 2022, you could have sold the homes at that price and gotten away with it. We sold hundreds, okay, I can tell you that. So we moved a lot of units at that price point. Although the entire time we were doing that, I was thinking, golly, this is not affordable housing anymore. So what happened then is we went into the holiday season of 2022, those homes weren't selling anymore. The snowbirds came down. They tried to sell it for even higher. They didn't move. 2023, all those homes with people who were trying to get those summertime 2022 prices, they didn't sell. They stayed on the market. Snowbird season 2023 happens. More snowbirds put the houses on the market at that price. Now we roll into 24. There are still people out there, God bless them, who are trying to get prices from 2.5 years ago. And folks, they're just never going to come back. So that's why there are so many homes in the market, because people continue to put their houses on the market at 2022 prices. And guess what? They're not selling. Unfortunately, they're not selling. The homes that are selling are the ones that are back to the 2021 prices. Those 2-bed, 2-bath, double wides for 30, 40 grand. Those sell like hotcakes. Okay, they sell like hotcakes. So that's one of the reasons why we see so many homes in the market. People, and unfortunately uneducated agents and stuff like that out in the industry, they're just still trying to sell at 2022 prices. Sellers, you know, I love you guys, but those prices just aren't going to come back. So if you don't care if the house sells, go ahead and put it up at that, you know, home run price. If you want to sell it, you got to make it attractive, and it's all based on price. So much of this industry is based on price. So that's one of the reasons why there are so many homes in the market. The other reason that there's so many homes in the market too is because, well, obviously we had the 2 hurricanes that came through, right? So now we have all the storm damaged houses. Okay, so with storm damaged houses, that just adds the inventory. Okay, so the other reason that there's a lot of homes is people who put their homes up on the high prices. They're not taking reasonable offers. They're sitting there with their arms crossed saying, take it or leave it. Well, the problem with that is that there's a ton of folks out there who will just, you know, take a reasonable offer, sell the home, go down the road. Okay, so that's why there is so many homes on the market. Okay, it's not because it's a slow season, it's not because of this, it's not because of that. It's because people are putting homes up on the market with an unrealistic price. You mix that in with storm damaged homes, that's a ton of homes. That is a ton of freaking homes all on the market. Okay, so that's what's going on with that as far as buying a home in a park with lot rent. Now, lot rents continue to increase. Okay, we're going to see that. You know, you're going to hear me preach about that all the time. Lot rents have to increase. Okay, it's based on inflation. It's based on, you know, mobile home parks continuing to run their business, which is the park, successfully. Okay, now with the storms that came through, they came through in October. That was after most parks already sent out the updated lot rent amounts for the following year. So I'd venture to think a lot of these parks are probably going to increase somewhere between about 3 to 5%. It's going to stay on par with what they normally go up. I don't know how that's going to affect 2026 lot rent prices, because so many of these parks have had to put in ungodly amounts of money. They're still spending ungodly amounts of money to get the parks back to functional. You know, the pools, were down, the dog parks were banged up, the fencing, all that kind of stuff. But I would reasonably expect that another 3 to 5% is what I'm seeing right now out of about the 100 parks that I work in on a regular basis, and our team works in. That's what we're seeing as far as a lot rent increase going into next year. So a lot of homes in the market, lot rents staying there about 3 to 5%. Okay. And that's essentially what we're seeing. So a ton of inventory on the market in that sector. More homes than I've ever seen before, especially after the storms. Tons of homes are coming up, even more. Lot rents are going to increase, you know, similar amounts I have seen, about that 3 to 5%. One quick item on lot rent, guys. Lot rent usually goes up based on how many amenities you have. Okay, so if you've got like multiple pools, dog park, you know, restaurant, golf course, etc., then you're going to have a higher lot rent. Okay, they're going to have a higher lot rent, and it's going to go up a higher percentage. Reason why is it just costs more money to keep those items up to date, right? So if you want a lower lot rent, most of the time you have to go to lower amounts of amenity parks. Okay, so say goodbye to the pool. Probably won't have a dog park, won't have a restaurant. You know, if you want to be if you're a golfer, you're probably not gonna have a golf course there, and that's okay. That's okay. There's plenty of parks that have lower lot rent, but they have less amenities. So that's usually something to kind of ballpark when you're looking at buying a mobile home in 2025. You just got to get an idea if you want all the amenities. If you do, great. There's no shortage of parks that'll offer that, but it's going to come with a price, right? Like anything. So as far as with new homes, you now have started to see what we're doing with our channel. Okay, we're starting to tour and feature dozens and dozens of brand new homes. I think that's the direction we're going to continue to go in. The reason why is we have so many people who are reaching out to us who want to buy new homes. So like anything, we want to make sure that our clients and our community members are getting what they want, which is why we're profiling a lot of the new homes. Now, traveling and being fortunate enough to do so all over the state of Florida to film all of these new homes, what I'm seeing right now is you're starting to see a lot of manufacturers, the prices are going down. Just overall with the entire industry, okay? They're being even more affordable than they were before. Reason for that, my humble opinion, is because again, with everything that happened in 2020, the product supply shortages are a thing of the past, right? So these manufacturers are getting homes cheaper, the materials to then in turn they're passing on those savings to to the home buyer. The other thing is when you buy a new manufactured home, most of the times you can get financing on those, where if you're buying a mobile home in a park on leased land, you can get financing. It's just a lot harder to do. With the continued interest rate cuts, not to be, not to speak out of school here, but they're going to continue, we think anyway, to continue to drop interest rates here going throughout 2025. With lower interest rates, it's going to be more affordable to borrow money to finance a brand new manufactured home, if that's something you would like to do. So we see 2025 brand new homes becoming even more and more affordable, okay, which is definitely music to a lot of people's ears with it. So guys, if you found any benefit so far, make sure you leave a comment below right now. Let me know, let the community know what you find most beneficial so far in the 2025 industry preview. And now, since you have waited this long, let's go ahead and jump through how you can get the bonus section, how you can get the best deals going in 2025. I can tell you, if you're buying a mobile home in a park with lot rent, there's 3 easy ways. You can do one of 3 or all 3 and really hit a home run here, okay? The first one, what you want to do is you want to look to pay cash. Okay, look to pay cash for the home. If you have cash available and you don't have to go the financing route for a mobile home in a mobile home park on leased land, okay, that's what buyers want. You can get financing on these homes. A lot of people don't think you can. You can. Okay, you just have to jump through a lot of hoops. The house has to be a certain year, it has to pass inspections, et cetera, et cetera. But cash is king in this business. So if you have the ability to pay cash, let the buyer know. Let the buyer know, guys. That's the first thing. Second thing, look at, and this may sound crazy, look at storm damaged houses. Okay, here's why. Most people in mobile home parks, if the buyer is not handy, okay, then there are definitely no shortage of handymen, handy ladies in a mobile home park. Okay, so look at buying a storm damaged house. Most people, and we've sold a few dozen already at this point since the hurricanes, most people who are selling storm damaged houses just want to get out from under it. They want to be done with it. They don't want to screw around with it anymore. And whatever the price is that they're asking for, they'll usually even negotiate further just because they want to be done with it. Okay, so storm damaged houses are an area to get a smoking deal. Now, I can't promise anything. I don't want to speak for anybody who's looking to sell their house, but most people who are looking to sell their storm damaged house will usually even sell it for quite a bit cheaper than what they're even asking for. Okay, so look at a storm damaged home. Last thing, make sure, if you're looking for a deal, make sure you can close fast. Okay, have your park approval set up, ready to go. Okay, make sure you tell the buyer, or excuse me, make sure you tell the seller that you're willing to even pay lot rent, for the next month or whatever. If you can tell them that you will pay the next lot rent or lot rent until it closes, or that you'll pay them prorated lot rent, whatever that deal is, even though it may just be a few $100, that few $100 is going to go extremely far, and it'll save you several $1,000s. So be willing to pay lot rent, pay with cash, and definitely look at a storm damaged house, and you'll get some of the best deals out in the industry. Now, if you're looking to buy a brand new manufactured home, okay, I'll give you a couple of tips here if you're looking to buy a brand new one. With that, first one, buy a demo. Look at buying a demo unit off the lot. The homes that we have showcased on our channel that are brand new homes, those are all demo units, meaning that essentially, you walk through them. They're the ones in the lot. Okay, you can special order them, but look at buying a demo unit. Those dealers, they need to move those units. Second of all, make sure you entertain the idea of buying a current year model. Okay, mobile home or manufactured home dealerships are just like car lots. Okay, they get new ones, every year. They have the new Fleetwood, the new Destiny, the new Clayton, et cetera, et cetera. So those units those 2025s are going to be hitting dealership lots early on in 2025. That means they still got the 24s they need to liquidate. So if you like a home and it's a 24, go ahead, and it's a demo unit, dear Lord, snap that thing up, because you're going to get a smoking deal on that, because they've got to sell it in order to open up inventory space to get a 25. Last one, even though interest rates are continuing to drop, and we expect them to drop throughout 2025, when you're buying a brand new manufactured home, guys, if you can pay with cash and buy a demo unit and buy a 2024, holy Toledo, you can basically write your own invoice on that one. Then that's when you're really going to be able to get a fantastic deal on that. So 2025, I think, is set up to be a banner year. I think there's going to be more and more inventory coming on the market for homes with in parks on lot rent. If you're looking to sell your home in 2025, you've got to understand that the storm damaged houses, the more that come up for sale, unfortunately, that will bring the price of your home down. Reason being is because if you have a really nice house that's, say, $50,000, just for this example, and a couple of storm damaged houses for $20,000, the buyer's not gonna say yours is perfect and that one over there is falling apart. They're gonna sit there and say that one over there is half price. So if you're looking to sell your home, just be conscious of that, okay? Be conscious of the fact that these storm damaged homes, unfortunately, usually bring down the price of your home, all right? If you're looking to sell your home in 2025, okay, make sure you make it the no-brainer option, okay? Always make it easy for a buyer to buy something, whether it's a manufactured home, a pair of tennis shoes, a baseball glove, whatever it is. Make sure you make it easy for them to buy. Making it easy for them to buy a lot of times it starts off with the price. So make it an attractive price, and I promise you folks, you'll be able to sell it very, very quickly. So I think 2025 is gonna be a fantastic year for us in the mobile home dealer, and we cannot wait to see how it goes. But before we even get there, golly, we still have the end of 2024 to get through, and we are gonna have a fantastic time smiling the entire way. So again, folks, if you found any benefit from this, make sure you subscribe in the lower right hand corner, leave a comment, share it with your buddies, as we want to make sure everybody gets as much information as they can in this amazing industry going into the new year. My name is Mark, you're with the Mobile Home Dealer, and as always folks, we'll see y'all on the next one.